Give us Barabbas. Why the ego always rejects innocence. It wasn't just a crowd in Jerusalem. It was the unhealed mind, on full display. In Matthew 27, Pilate offers the people a choice. Jesus, called the Christ, or Barabbas, a known insurrectionist, an innocent man, or a man of violence. And the crowd chooses Barabbas. But that decision wasn't confined to ancient history. It happens every day, in the courtroom of the mind. Why does the mob always choose Barabbas? Because Barabbas reflects the ego. And the ego loves its own image, even when it's grotesque. Barabbas represents force, rebellion, retaliation, blame. He is the ego's scapegoat, projected guilt given a body and a cause. He is the symbol of a false savior. The belief that salvation lies in fighting, in punishing, in doing something in the world. He comforts the part of the mind that wants to act, not heal. Jesus, on the other hand, is innocence. Not weakness, innocence. A threat to every grievance the ego wants to keep. To choose Jesus is to face the light that exposes the lie. To accept him is to accept that guilt is not real. The mind that clings to guilt will always choose punishment over peace. Not because it loves pain, but because it believes pain is deserved. That's the ego's foundation. Guilt demands sacrifice. And Jesus, symbol of the guiltless Son, threatens the whole system. To choose Jesus is to abandon the identity that needs Barabbas. Because Barabbas is the justification for crucifixion. He's the excuse for anger, for vengeance, for war. Jesus, truth itself, offers no place to hide, no enemy to fight, no one to blame. So the crowd cries out, "Give us Barabbas." Because choosing Jesus would mean surrendering the grievance. And the ego would rather die than forgive. This is not about ancient Rome. This is not about Pilate. This is not about them. This is about the mind. Every time judgment feels satisfying, Barabbas is chosen. Every time punishment feels deserved, Barabbas is chosen. Every time innocence makes us uncomfortable, when kindness triggers suspicion, when love seems naive, when peace feels weak, Barabbas is chosen again. In modern terms, the courtroom that celebrates retribution, Barabbas. The comment section that roasts the vulnerable, Barabbas. The family feud where blame becomes identity, Barabbas. The self-condemnation that plays on repeat, Barabbas. The crowd is the ego's thought system. It is fear, cloaked in moral outrage. It is guilt, weaponized as justice. The ego convinces the mind that choosing Jesus, choosing peace, is unsafe. That innocence is dangerous. That forgiveness is foolish. But A Course in Miracles says the opposite. Forgiveness is the key to happiness. In my defenselessness, my safety lies. Barabbas is defended. Jesus is defenseless. That's why the ego can't stand him. And yet the miracle waits. Quiet, unthreatening, certain. The miracle doesn't fight Barabbas. It exposes the belief that Barabbas was ever needed. The miracle says, nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists. When the mind finally stops choosing vengeance over vision, when it chooses to see instead of attack, the spell of the crowd is broken. Forgiveness silences the mob. And in that silence, Christ is remembered. Because he was never gone, only hidden beneath the noise of "Give us Barabbas."